See what I did?
I saw it.
I threw
Welcome
that
to the
thing
Triple
back,
F.
boy.
Welcome to
We
the
all
Triple F
clapped.
podcast.
We all clap, dude.
Clap them cheeks, boy.
I got my sexy little shorts on today. My University of Iowa shorts that I got at Walmart.
Did you go to the University of Iowa?
I did not. Went to the
Hilarious.
University of Northern Iowa. Shout out the Panthers, baby.
Isn't that funny? There's a lot of universities that are just like the main university, except it's like, we're in Northern Texas, and it's like, nobody wants to go there.
I went to the University of North Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. Dude, the North boys.
Go
Dude,
Ospreys, dude.
the North, dude. Jeff
Good
and I are
bird.
always on the right side of history.
The
Just a bunch
North?
of, just a bunch of guys going north.
We hate slavery over here, dude.
Honestly, dude.
You love it.
I
We
don't love
hate it.
slavery.
No, me and Josh. That's the dividing
Yeah.
line. Josh and I hate slavery. You love
You're
it.
It's
the
more of
only-
a right side of the room thing.
He's
We
the
hate
only
it, yeah.
one on that side of the room.
That's true.
To be fair, though,
New studio.
based on where we're sitting, he is actually on the north side of the room, and we're on the south. So
Is that right? Cardinal directions. You guys know cardinal directions at all times for the most part.
I didn't know,
I know
that they were
where
called
where
cardinal
I'm pointed
directions.
at all times. Yeah, this is north.
That is north,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Did you know it was called cardinal directions? I've never heard
that
that before.
but I would never pull it out myself. No.
Never eat
Yeah,
sour watermelon. Never eat
never
shredded wheat.
Never
Never
eat soggy waffles.
Yeah.
You guys know soggy? Really?
No,
Yeah,
never eat
never
soggy
eat soggy
waffles.
waffles.
But like,
Which also isn't true. Sometimes you put too much syrup on them, they get soggy.
That's what I was
Still
gonna
good.
say.
That's when they're
or
good.
like the first one I learned was never eat shredded wheat, and it's like that's almost the only way that I eat it. I imagine it's been shredded before. Why would
That's
I not
the name
eat
of a
shredded
cereal is shredded wheat.
wheat? Yeah,
And it's completely fine for you to eat.
it's a dog shit cereal,
Yeah.
but it's good.
it was Big Cereal trying to take out shredded wheat. That's why they created
Yeah.
that little ditty.
Yeah, dude.
It was Kellogg's.
It was Big Cereal, dude.
It was big. Yeah, it's Reese's Puffs or Reese's Pieces. Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs go
Was
hard.
trying, dude. I've been fucking up Reese's Puffs.
I
dude.
bought a bag of HEB Fruit Loops. Crushed them already, dude. I bought the big bag.
Cereal is such a
Dude.
nice treat. I was eating cereal last night, and I was like, what a weird thing for somebody to think of. Because
Yeah.
like it makes
sugar
sense.
snack.
It makes sense that we get to cookies and stuff like that, right? And you eat them, and it makes sense to go. I guess I see the thought process. It makes sense to go, I'm going to eat these with some milk, and that makes sense. You do that enough, and back in the day, all you had was water or milk, I think.
And like moonshine.
And there was a time where, yeah, you had mead, you had milk, and you had water. And the water was full of fucking bacteria.
Yeah.
And the mead was also full of bacteria.
Yeah.
But it made you feel good. And then you had milk, which actually is also still full of bacteria.
Yeah.
But then to go from like, I'm drinking this with this to going, what if I just dumped this into the milk and ate it with a spoon? Is kind of crazy.
You ever think like Fruit Loops are just food colored sugary crackers?
Yeah. I mean,
That's
Like
funny.
it's just crackers.
whatever.
That is true, huh?
Whatever boardroom or marketing team thought we could make this breakfast, like we could convince people to start their day with a bowl of sugar crackers that they submerge in milk and eat with a
And
spoon.
it changes your poop to a fun color.
All right.
You'd
what?
have to eat a lot of it. I would
No,
imagine.
dude. When you eat like the fruity ones, they always change your poop color.
Fruity Pebbles is my favorite
Fruity-
cereal.
You just knocked down a whole bag of Fruit Loops. Is your poop been different?
No, but I also
I don't-
knocked them down
You
over
gotta
the course
fucking-
of like a month.
You got elite poop skills.
My poop's pretty solid.
You
Yeah.
think you're fucking better than me because
They're
your poops
solid?
aren't-
I would've
I
guessed-
actually have. You know,
I
what's-
would have guessed they were not solid.
mine aren't.
Oh, opposite.
Too solid almost?
Too solid.
You're just shitting out remotes.
I got.
Just like pebbles.
It's like
Yeah.
a universal remote.
I get Pebble shits a lot.
Okay, you might need for more fiber in your diet.
I eat a lot of like just meat. And
Yeah.
that's probably
Yeah,
what
dude.
that is. Yeah.
You know, Jack was on the carnivore diet for. Have you seen this? I mean, he showed.
so was I. yeah.
Dude, Jack was on the carnivore diet for like 6 months or something, and the photo he has of himself is like him with like 4% body fat. It's crazy. He was just
I
like,
didn't have me.
he was literally like, I don't fucking. He was like, yeah, I haven't fucking shit right. I didn't shit right that whole time, but I was fucking lean. Dude.
You don't poop. If you do carnivore, the first like probably 10 days you don't poop. You need coffee to poop.
I've heard the opposite. I've heard when you start carnivore, it just empties you. I've heard that.
No.
Have you guys tried any? You've done carnivore.
I've done
Have you done
carnivore.
anything else?
I've never done like a fad diet.
I've done
never done
carnivore.
keto.
A
I've
what
never
diet?
done carnivore fad.
Oh.
Keto and carnivore are safe.
Not
A strict cum-based diet.
Yeah. All protein.
It is all
I
protein.
feel like if all you did was eat cum, it would be keto at
On a
least.
fat
Yeah,
diet.
carnivore.
Honestly, that if you could find a way to accumulate a lot of cum to where you could sustain yourself off of it, it would be good for you.
Cumsicle?
I don't
you
think-
freeze it.
need
I
a
don't
lot.
think that you could survive off just eating cum.
I think you could.
Hey Siri.
It's basically just egg whites.
It is.
Ew.
It's Jeff White's.
Oh, that's so gross to me. I've never done.
It's so funny that somebody's like on their way to work listening to this. It's just us talking about poop and cum.
They love it.
Yeah, they do love it. I don't think
6 a.m. You're starting
I'm
your
not
morning.
convinced
Just listening
by.
to dumb fucks talk about it.
I've never been convinced by
I love
these
it.
diets. I don't think that they're actually that great for you.
The problem with that, like, carnivore is really good. And you'll lose a bunch of weight, and it's super good for your body.
Well,
The problem
yeah.
is, unless you're willing to do it forever, you fucking hard crash.
Well, I've talked to my uncle who's a doctor, and he's like, the thing with like a keto or a carnivore is like, especially if you lose a lot of weight, it's not like you can, if you're somebody who just weighs 190 pounds, you can have splurge days, weeks where you eat really bad. But like, if you used to weigh 300 pounds and you get down to 190, you have to maintain almost like a diet level
Yeah.
of calorie deficit to like maintain it. Which is why like he's like, it's all about lifestyle change.
Yeah,
It's
I was
not
just
like
gonna-
a fad diet. But I also don't think like if you do keto and you don't eat any carbs and all you eat is meat and vegetables, you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna eat less calories. That's really what it is, right? It's like same with meat. It's like, yeah, like maybe it's fun to think, oh, I can eat like 3 pounds of ground beef a day. But if you don't eat any of the other things that have a lot of calories, like it's still you're in a calorie deficit. And
Yeah.
I'm a nutritionist.
Well, that's what the that's like the whole thing where you can eat like have you know like what fasting, how many people fast, they'll have like 2,800 calories, or like if you're whatever your metabolic caloric rate is, or whatever they call it, how many calories you naturally burn. If you could eat like 8 pieces of pizza, as long as you stay under it and you get it within that little window when you're fasting, you'll be fine.
Well,
You'll look. I have friends who are shredded who do that.
you
like,
know, well, dude, like I honestly, like
Shredded.
since I moved out, not that I'm shredded, since I moved out of my ex's house and lived by myself and then moving out here, I've lost like 25 pounds. And it's not because I'm eating great all of a sudden, but I'm eating less.
Yeah, girls
So,
make
like,
you
yeah,
eat bad.
sometimes I'll eat 8 tacos at night, but all I did before was walk a round of golf, which is walking outside for 4 hours. And then I ate lunch, and then I ate dinner, and I'm still like in a calorie
yeah,
deficit.
girls make
Yeah.
you eat bad.
They really do.
They're
They're like,
just like, we need a
chicken
sweet
and-
treat.
We can't eat chicken. And I've never seen you eat more sweet treats than when Ariel moved in.
I know.
All you were doing
Yeah.
when she wasn't living here was drinking and eating like chicken,
Beef and rice.
rice, eggs. That was it. And then
That's
she
all I've
moved
been
in.
eating, dude. I eat like chicken and rice and eggs every fucking
Dude,
day.
That's
the
all I
man-
do.
that's a man
I literally
diet,
had
dude.
chicken
It's
and
just
rice
cheap.
before I got
And
here.
It's
then
just cheap.
It's cheap and it's easy to make.
So
and then,
easy.
and
Yeah.
then ladies kind of want to come in and ruin everything.
Well, your ladies also every
They're
once
like-
in a while gonna be like, "Well, last time you took me out, we did something," and then it's like, "All right, well, I'm not gonna go out and eat chicken and rice." So
yeah, I
fuck it."
gotta go get froyo now.
Well, yeah, it's like I love like I make black beans. I know what seasoning I put in it. I cook yellow rice. I make the frozen fajita chicken. I eat that, and then I eat it the next day. And then if there's more later, I eat it the next day. But like my ex would be like, "We can again. Let's make like penne alla vodka." And then it's like, well, let's buy some cheese and bread to eat before it. So then I eat like a loaf of bread and a whole wheel of brie cheese, and then I eat a plate full of fucking pasta, and then I feel like shit, and all that's salty. So then you have to have a sweet treat. But you eat like
They fall into the girl dinner
6,000 calories, and then you're away from that, and you lose weight, and like people like. I like being sober. People like check on me. It's a joke I used to have. I'm not trying to run it for you guys, but like literally, I've had 2 or 3 people text me and be like, "In your posts, you look really skinny. Like, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just doing well." Like that's literally all it is.
I'm just walking a lot.
I'm not on crack. I'm on keto. That was the joke. I don't
Ugh.
do it anymore.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it was like a
That's not good.
first year sobriety
That's
joke.
funny.
It works. It does work.
Yeah,
it's just not one that you feel good about.
It was one that I know that it would work.
Yeah, it's like
It's one that
guys, I'm not on drugs. I'm on keto.
I'm not on drugs. I'm on keto, dude.
I'm on carnivore.
Pussy
I'm
keto, dude.
Is pussy keto? That's a great question.
Is pussy keto? I'm fucking sick.
I'm gonna look up.
I'm a sick
can I look up if
fucking
I'm gonna look up
guy.
if cum is keto? I'm sure it is. Is cum keto? Because somebody. The funny thing about this, dude,
wants.
dude, literally the AI attached to Google said there isn't much info about whether cum is keto right now, but here's some info about keto diet and nuts.
Yeah, dude, AI rules.
And then there's
It's
a
gonna take
question
over the
of
world.
can someone like somebody's already can one survive on a diet of semen? It contains about 1 calorie per milliliter. You need around 2,000 calories. That means to get an appropriate number of calories, one would need to consume around 2 liters of cum per day. Dude, a fucking 2 liter of cum. And then
I bet it's good for you. I bet if you could acquire 2 liters of cum a day, I bet it's beneficial. I bet it's nutritious.
It says the average amount of semen in one ejaculate is around 2 to 5 milliliters. So we'll average it out to 3, which means you'd need the product from 666 jacks every day to survive. Wow.
666 jacks. I could do it.
Devil's number.
Yeah.
666, dude. That unlocks the Antichrist. The guy who just drinks a 2 gallon of. That's how you unlock
This
the
is
Antichrist.
crazy. Somebody responded. This is on a forum. So somebody responded and said, short answer, no. In order to sustain yourself, you would have to consume 1 gallon or more per day, assuming you could source that much. And even then, you probably aren't getting what you need. I have experimented with this extensively and found 1 to 2 days is easy. 2 to 3 is on a strictly cum diet is more than doable, but I don't recommend more than 2 days. It's hard, very hard, and it takes a lot of willpower. But my Dom certainly enjoys it, but he can only go so many times in a day. We have to spread it out. So saving a good amount and freezing it in advance is highly recommended for snacks. Dude.
The internet is the best.
It's so crazy, dude.
If you search it, there's somebody. Do you know Rule 34?
No,
there was like back in the day. There was like an unofficial rules of the internet, like the official, unofficial rules. And Rule 34 is the most famous one. And it basically means if it exists, there is porn of it.
Yeah.
And now there's a website called Rule 34. You can type in anything and you will find porn. If you go to Google and type in whatever you want plus Rule 34, it exists. There are people you like
peanut butter farts.
Is
Rule
there?
34.
Oh, that's definitely a thing.
Dude, peanut butter.
Can I just go to
me?
rule34.com?
I don't know if it's .com
Yeah,
or
I didn't know
whatever.
it up, huh?
But it exists. Go to it, dude. You can look up like fucking
Peanut butter.
Mercedes Benz, and there are people who are making like Mercedes with cocks and women riding it. Like it's insane.
Okay, so Mercedes Benz
Rule 34.
porn rule 34.
Don't even need porn. Just Rule 34.
Okay, so rule 34.
Hmm?
Rule 34.xxx Mercedes Benz.
Welcome to the underworld.
Yeah, here it is. Some of these are just women with tits
God,
by
I hate when they-
Mercedes. This one looks like it's a possible Soviet soldier with a cock in her mouth in front of a Mercedes. It's not what anybody asked for.
Oh, if
but
you keep scrolling, you'll see a car with a penis.
I would love that. These are all
car with a
AI.
penis?
Well, here's the thing.
Well, now AI
is
is
Like
that
a
taking
hood
over
ornament
Rule 30.
penis?
now
Yeah.
that AI
Funny.
is involved, you can like legitimately, it's anything.
Mm-hmm. Dude, in like 10 years, you can just tell AI to make a VR porn for you. You can just be like, make Scarlett Johansson slob on my penis, and then put the
Yeah.
VR, and then it's
Oh.
just there.
That's gonna be great.
And then we'll never need women again.
You can get machines that also like attach to you that simulate those things, and it like works with the AI and stuff.
God,
I know, dude. I can't wait to have money.
it's
I'm
gonna be
getting.
amazing.
I'm gonna be getting head from every celebrity.
Drake.
I want.
Yeah, Drake and his big wang.
Sorry, I'm late, guys. Danny DeVito was sucking me off. I want the machine that sucks me off, but I want it to be gas powered. I want a crank. I want to and then have it blow me.
You want to have a gas-powered AI machine, like suck machine?
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea.
Cool.
I do. Because
Right.
then if like when the
Apocalypse happens.
yeah, like when the grid eventually gives out, especially in Austin, which I think happens pretty often, because for some reason I think Austin is on its own grid separate from the federal government, which is the problem when we get the freezes here. And it's like, if it's cold, what better way to warm yourself up than letting like Zendaya blow you on AI? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
that's
she's
a
old
great-
enough to blow you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for
she's
the
plenty
record.
old enough.
How old is she? Like 30 something?
Old enough.
No,
Yeah.
she's not 30.
Old
You think
enough.
Zendaya's 30?
I don't know.
No, I think she's like mid-20s,
Yeah.
25.
I would bet
26.
she's 24. How old is Zendaya? Let's see. How old is
She's still dating Tom Holland?
Zendaya?
You better fucking answer that
27.
27.
You know, my search history is gonna be after an episode is crazy.
Dude.
It's just Mercedes-Benz porn. How old is Zendaya?
Can you eat cum?
How much cum is to cum?
How much cum is too much cum?
Um,
That'd be a fun doctor's call to make. Be like, doctor, it keeps coming out.
That'd be like a
It's-
Spike TV fucking, like something
it's
on
like a
Spike.
crank yankers.
This guy came in his girl 1,000 Ways to
Oh,
Die.
1,000 Ways to Die.
This guy came in his wife so many times that she died of cum.
She
drowned in
internally
cum.
drowned.
She internally drowned. It cuts to like some guy who's not a doctor being like, yeah, man. He's like,
It's like a guy. It's like Jeff in a lab coat.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
There is such thing as too much cum.
There always can be too much cum.
Did you know if you eat like a bunch of celery that you'll cum a lot?
Like from eating it?
Well, you
Or
have to,
like, does it produce more
It'll
semen?
produce more cum, or if you eat
Yeah,
enough celery,
that's
you're like,
what
oh, I got
the
a
fuck?
bust.
You're like, oh,
dude,
fuck.
that would be sick. That would be a great. Could you imagine the celery diet
I would be,
if you
brother,
it
I
just
would
made
be-
you nut? That would be great. Yeah. It also, like being hydrated helps you cum more.
Yeah,
too,
I knew that.
Which is interesting.
Gallon a day.
You drink a gallon
I
of
used to.
cum a day.
I'd go for 2 liters mostly.
How are you sourcing 666 men's cum?
Yeah, I am curious.
Elon Musk could pull that off. Like someone with a lot of money.
Any millionaire could, maybe not any millionaire, but like anybody who is net worth over $100 million could source a gallon of cum a day easily.
I think less than that. Dude, I could get you 100. You give me $500 in small bills and let me go down 6th Street. I'd get a lot of homeless cum for you.
Ugh.
Oh God, that grossed me
Homeless
out.
cum is gross.
I had one following me yesterday. That was
You had
fun.
some homeless guy coming, following you.
He wasn't coming.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, come on, dude.
But I went early because there's a vape shop downtown that's very cheap and it's close to the creek. So I was like, I'm gonna go. And he just followed me all the way there and was behind me being like, disrespectful.
Bro, one time a lady rolled up to me in a wheelchair. and
Oh,
she
I
was like,
remember this.
were you with me?
Yeah.
She was like, will you push me like down the block? I pushed this lady no less than 4 blocks. Like
I remember.
she
You were
just
sweating.
kept having places to go. And I was like, at one point she was like, all right, we're here, but just get me across the street right there. And I was just like, I'm pushing you across the street and then I'm done. I gotta go. And she was like, okay, baby.
We found she was on. It was right after. It was right in front of. Because we were leaving the creek,
Yeah.
and then she asked you to do it, and then I was. It was funny because you were pushing her, and then I was just like walking behind that. It looked like it was like we were fucking around with her or something. It, was like, it looked like we were up to no
You
good.
could just like a homeless person in a wheelchair, you could just relocate
Yeah,
them so easily.
You could just steal them.
Hey, what a coincidence. You're still home.
Like
Dude,
a stray cat.
living here has kind of made me like turn on homeless people.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like
because
yesterday I parked and a dude walked up to my window and knocked and he was like, roll it down. And I was like, go away.
Yeah.
Like, God, like, no. They're so fucking annoying. Are the ones that somehow get high vis vests?
Yeah.
And pretend like they're parking.
Bro,
It's like
classic, bro.
Dude,
God damn it, it's annoying. They're
watched-
like over here. It's like I can see a spot. Fuck off. I'm not
You
parking
don't
where you
work
tell me to
here.
park.
Dude,
Yeah, who's your
wa-
boss? The bridge?
I watched
Their boss
one of those
and their
guys.
house.
I watched one of those guys back a car into another car, and the guy was listening. Like the driver
was
was,
like-
yeah, and the driver was watching.
He hits the
it.
car. He's like, "You still good?"
Yeah, it's good. It's like, yeah, man, that's what happens when you trust a homeless guy wearing a high vest, like a high vis fucking vest, and like shorts and like flip flops that have
Well,
like shit stains on them.
You know what people really interest me is the people who, upon glance, they don't seem totally homeless. They don't like the group of guys
The
by
sitters.
Creek that sit on the curb and they bring like a speaker system that's like bungee corded together.
Yeah.
And they sit out there amongst the homeless and like play like old school rap and just
Yeah,
like
dude.
smoke swishers without weed in them. Like it's like that. Like what level is that? Like because I don't think they're homeless.
Party boy.
But they're always on the same block at the same like they're not asking for money. They're not.
They're
I think
recent.
they would be disrespected if I gave them money.
I
I
don't
really
need
do
your
think
money.
that. I don't need your money.
There was a lady resting on my car like a
Like
week
asleep?
ago. Like when we were
Oh, you were telling
when
me
we
about
left Black Rabbit, I went back to the bridge and there was a woman. Like imagine this is the ground. She had a sleeping bag on the ground, and then the back where the back of this chair is the hood of my car, and she was just on it. And I just went back to my car and I was like, I like flashed the lights to unlock it, and she was like, and then she like got up. And I was like, yeah,
that.
dude,
Yeah, get off my fucking
get the fuck off my car.
Get off my lawn.
Did you guys ever watch Dude, Where's My Car growing up?
Yeah,
I've actually never watched the
It's
entire
so
movie.
good,
no.
dude.
no, it stinks.
So good.
It stinks.
My
I
dad.
believe Jeff.
That's one of those movies I guarantee you watch now as a 29-year-old, 30-year-old, whatever you are, and you're like, this is bad.
My dad and me watched it when I was home. My dad loves that. It's my dad's favorite. One of my dad's favorite movies. There's one joke that he
one of your
quotes.
dads.
Yeah, he's
You
got.
have a couple different ones.
Okay, but to
He
be
doesn't know how
fair,
to talk.
dads don't have good taste in movies.
No, dads
have the worst taste in movies.
Dad movies suck every time, dude.
Dude, sending my stepdad to Blockbuster when we were like young kids, he always came back. He came back with Sister Act 2 once. And we were like, go back. We're not watching Whoopi Goldberg.
He's like, I got the Equalizer 3. It's like, we haven't seen any of the first two. He's like, I don't care.
I don't think you need to. It's
yeah.
Denzel. He's being badass.
Yeah,
What else do you need
exactly.
to know? Dads have the worst
They
taste
really
in
do.
movies.
Well, you know what it is because
You'll
usually
talk
they're-
about movies at like the dinner table, and your dad will just be like, "Yeah, but Cannonball Run, that's a
Never
hell
even
of a
seen
movie." My stepdad loves it. It's a movie with Burt
Reynolds.
Reynolds, or he's just like a race car driver.
Well,
he's like,
I think
"That's a good
at a
movie." And
certain
it's like
age-
it's not better than Oppenheimer. And he's like, it's a good movie." Kangaroo Jack.
My
Like,
dad loves.
that movie sucks, Dad.
Well, dads at a certain age, they can't stay asleep for an entire or awake for an entire movie. So they nod in and out. They come to and they're watching John Wick kick ass. And John Wick is a good movie. But they see maybe 45 minutes of a 2-hour movie. And then they go, that was great. And it's like, no, you were just dreaming most of that's what it is. Is they're dreaming up a better plot line. They're asleep. They're like, I can't believe the scene where fucking Angelina Jolie blew me. Wasn't that crazy?
They fall asleep during the movie, and then they're just like, "That was me.
That was me.
I did that."
TV.
Do you, babe? Do you remember when someone killed you, and then our dog, and then I went on a rampage against the Russian mob? That was me. I did that.
My dad used to. My dad. Did you guys' dad smoke growing up?
No.
Smoke cigarettes?
No.
No, fuck. Cigarette breaks in the movies was my dad would be like, we'd be in like the most intense part of a movie. He'd be like, all right, and just pause it, and everyone would be like, what the fuck, dude?
And then you just have to wait 6
Yeah,
minutes.
you just have
for
to
him
go
smoke
wait
a
10
cigarette.
minutes for him to finish a cigarette, and then for him to leave 20 minutes later to do the same thing.
That's annoying. At that point, Dad, on movie nights, smoke inside.
Smoke inside the house. And
You know
hit
what I
mom.
do? I do miss a
Hit
little.
mom when she asks, will you stop? And
I miss escaping for a cigarette. I miss being in like a crowded area and being like,
I got to step outside.
I'm gonna step outside. I liked that. I
Yeah,
used
like
to love
having an
that.
excuse.
I've always been a social smoker. I've like never actually smoked cigarettes. Like where I was like every time there was like a day I used to smoke like half a pack a day when I was in the military, and then like
That's
There's
wild,
There's
bro.
nothing to do.
there's nothing to do, and then it was like,
Yeah.
but it was like the second I was like I don't want to do this anymore, I could.
Yeah.
I don't have that thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I used to smoke a lot.
I've
Dude,
never
cigarettes rule, dude. Cigarettes.
I get addicted to like I don't get addicted to like cigarettes, but I get addicted to like old school RuneScape. Like I'm legit like kind of like fucking like I really want to go.
Dude, I got
want to go. I want
served.
to go play RuneScape right now.
I got served an old school RuneScape video on TikTok. Like it was like gameplay of it. Dude, I couldn't craft a game that is less
I don't
interesting to me
you
at
know-
all,
you
dude.
know-
so fun,
It's like little
dude.
stick figures being like, beep, 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 beep.
It's
Yeah,
like
dude, let's
Minecraft.
go, dude.
It's like Minecraft.
It's worse.
It's like I just want to build a castle. It's like go get a fucking engineering degree, dude. Make money.
get a sandbox.
You guys
Get
don't.
pussy, dog.
You
Nah.
guys, hey, bro,
kidding.
you guys need to fucking chill. You guys don't know what it's
Well,
fucking
I
like,
just
dude.
I
Dude.
just
All
don't
you have to
get it.
You
is
don't
the
think it's
thing.
sick to catch a shark with your hands?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. That would be really
In
cool.
a 2D pixelated game, dude. Fuck you
It's
guys.
just like, because you've pitched it to me before. You're like, dude, play it. We'll play. And I'm like, also like, dude, I have
Nothing-
a PS5.
nothing interests me
I have a
less.
PS5 on a 75 inch out there.
hooked it up, dude.
Dude,
I have like a $4,000
showed you-
gaming computer.
if
that
I showed
use
you
to-
fucking Alan Wake 2, you'd shit your pants at how cool it is. That shit rules.
You can't convince me that cutting trees isn't more fun.
No, there's no way. As someone, I guarantee you, Matt doesn't play video games.
A
I
little bit, but not a
guarantee you.
lot.
Well, you
Yeah.
play like Madden and shit with the boys.
Yeah.
I don't think it would get you to buy a PlayStation.
No.
But if you
no.
turned that on in there and you played it for 5 minutes, you'd be like, I get it. This is sick.
No, I
think the same about RuneScape too.
Because
I
I've
disagree.
played storyline video games and stuff like that, and I'm like honestly, like with like Call of Duty, Halo, GTA, all these things where there's other
Grabbed his
options
ass.
where you can just like fuck around. I love like the storyline and completing missions and doing. I'm gonna give you your flowers for grab this ass because I see you over there giggling about it and you didn't address it. It was mostly because I was in the middle of a sentence, but I'll give you your flowers for it because
GTA.
I know that's what you want. But I do get it. And like people talk about like Diablo all the time. Like people are obsessed with Diablo, or like God of War is one
Yeah,
where
people
are
love-
like
people love God of
it's
War.
the best video game it's ever been. I understand, even though I haven't played it. I don't get Rune. It doesn't make fucking sense to me.
I see it and I'm like, there's just nothing about this that
It's
appeals
not
to me
created
at all.
well. It looks like shit.
It's literally stick figures being
It
like
looks
a sword fight
boring.
is like boop 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 beep boop 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 beep. I'm like, this does not look
It
like
looks
fun
like
to
they
me.
created Pong, and
Yeah.
then they created RuneScape.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Well, it's been around for like 25 years.
It started
And
in
it's like-
1999.
And
yeah.
they haven't
In
changed it
1999, it
really.
was
Yeah,
probably
they
sick as fuck. But you look at it now and it's like, dude, Alan Wake 2 looks fucking incredible. And it's like going from that to RuneScape. It's like I could. Speaking of video games, though, let's do something funny. I was reminded, I was playing Call of Duty with my boy the other day. And this is like my day one homeboy. He was like, hey, do you remember when you used to think all Asian people were colorblind? And I
Wait,
forgot about
what?
that, but I did. There was a point in my life where I thought that. So here's what it was. I had a friend in elementary school named Steven Ching. Shout out Steven. And
What's his last name?
Ching.
All right.
And he
With a G?
with a G. With a G. I hit the G hard.
Yeah.
And he's
Usually hits the
colorblind.
R's hard, but
He's colorblind. And when I learned that,
and you just assume you guys are all the same.
when I learned that, I was like, oh, I didn't know you're colorblind. He was like, yeah, it's my whole family's colorblind. We're all colorblind. So I took that as Asian people are colorblind. And then years later in high school, we were at the lunch table and somebody like brought up anime. And I was like, yeah, it's not my thing. I'm not into it. But like, I will give them credit. It's crazy how colorful it is, given that all
You're trying to
Asian
give him
people.
flowers?
I was like, I'm not into it, but I'll give them props. Like, it's crazy because it's really colorful and Asian people can't see color. And everyone at the lunch table was like, what the fuck did you just say? You don't think
Wow.
Asian people are? I was like, yeah, all Asian people are colorblind. They were like, that's not a fucking thing
It's not even
at all.
close to being true.
I just misinterpreted what a kid years ago said. And then for like probably 5 or 6 years, I was walking around being like, isn't it crazy that guy can't see color? And everyone's like, what? Yeah, they
hardly
can.
see it all. That's crazy.
I got bullied by a
colorblind Asian guy.
a colorblind Asian guy.
He was like, I can't even tell what color your hair is, but I want to fucking bully you.
But I
dude."
hate it though. I got bullied by a kid.
He got those colorblind glasses and he was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he's like, Jesus Christ. I got bullied by an Asian boy when I was in kindergarten. He was in kindergarten
Just kept doing karate on you.
You remember getting bullied in kindergarten?
Yeah, it was the only time I ever had gotten like a legit like a bully, like a guy that would be like, "Come here," you know what I mean? Like he was like a classic bully. Like he'd be like,
Give me your lunch money.
I had.
That's yeah. So
Yeah,
wait,
instead of being
instead
like,
of a knuckle sandwich, you would just go.
yeah, he'd give me a hibachi karate shop.
Oh.
Yeah, but I had one of those. My mom gave me in. Do you remember those hats? They're like jester hats, but they're winter hats that have like. It's like
Yeah, I know what
you
you're
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
They have like
yeah.
these, and it's like my mom got it for me because it was cute because I was a little kid and she got it for me.
Yeah.
And then I wore it to school and this guy hated it. He would
Everyone look at the Ruza.
and he would make He would
I'm not a part of this.
he would take it from me and be like, "You want it back? You want it back?" And then he'd throw it on top of things. Fucking.
Fuck him, dude. Out him. What's his full name?
I'm so hungover, Richard Lamb, dude.
Comedian Ronnie Chang.
Community Rodney Chang.
It was Bobby Lee.
Actually, Ronnie Chang's very funny.
No, he's so funny.
He's great. Yeah, I don't remember
Was the
ever
only-
like getting like I
It
never
was
was like
Jackie
classically
Chan.
bullied.
Dude, he would chase me. He would chase me for like, and then my mom found out what was happening, and then she just switched. She got me a new hat, and the kid stopped immediately.
It was
Damn,
just
so
the hat.
he
It was literally-
really-
it was
really
the hat.
like literally just the hat.
Yeah.
Damn. What if it was like generational trauma from like his family wearing those weird hats
Well, yeah, like
yeah, there was
from
something
the
with
rice
the hat.
field?
Oh, that your mom got him a rice field, like the straw. Like
that would be so fun. Winter hat
Yeah.
for your son, and it's that your white red.
he thought you were mocking him, showing up like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. He was like, "This motherfucker."
Yeah, he was protecting his culture. He was
Yeah.
fighting for his family. Honestly, it was pretty
Yeah.
insensitive of you to show
It
up. like
was.
that.
Very dishonorable.
Dude, we got it. Chill, bro.
Do the Australian guy who's getting the Australian guy who doesn't want to get his butt fucked.
Righto, I don't want to get me butt fucked.
Gotta be bum.
To fuck me bet. Oh, dude.
Right, if I turn around, you better not put nothing in my butt.
Hey, you better
You
not-
sound like Jim Jeffries. Like exactly like Jim Jeffries.
It's a good Australian accent.
Yeah.
I'm not bad at accents.
No, you're
not.
great at 'em.
I was talking last night to that Louisa girl in a British accent or whatever, some England form of like, hello. And she was like, you know, you're being like disrespectful, right? And I was like, no, but I like you. And she was like, okay.
You know, well,
you know
you
you're being
lost the
That's
war.
like my
disrespectful.
excuse to like,
Yeah, but I don't
like,
care.
People will be like, you're being mean to
Give a
me.
shit.
And it's be like, well, I like you. And people are like, you're being a dick
That's-
still.
yeah.
Like it doesn't really make a difference. Like apparently Captain thinks I hate him.
Yeah, Captain.
Because last night I gave him a Jeff, what's up? I went, what's up? And then I looked back at my phone. I gave him a Jeff fucking limperous knuck.
I've been going out of my way
You
to
have.
be
You've
nice.
been, I noticed
You've
it
been-
last
you've
night.
been
You were
good,
doing
yeah.
great. You were really doing good. You were running bits. You were saying hi, welcoming everybody. It was very good.
I've been going out of my way to be nice.
Gave that girl the left-handed. That was funny.
Yo,
She called it out, which I was like, "That's
what?
that was
Speaking
funny.
speaking of Captain, he like offered my wife a spot at Black Rabbit.
Really?
Yeah, because we were eating dinner across the street, and I was like, I have a spot, so I'm gonna run across. And she came with me, and then she was just like at the sound booth, and the captain was like, "Are you going up? Like, you have a spot?" And I was like, "That's my wife." And I was like, "I think he almost threw you up there."
That would be funny.
And you have to. That's That's comedy club law.
Yeah,
if the
yeah,
guy
yeah, you
running
get
the
shot
show
if you don't.
it says you're up next, you have to
Welcome,
go.
Next comic to the stage, Colleen Dolezal.
She would poop immediately.
Ariel could just do my act. She said that like she would do my act if she had to do it. She would just take.
She
my
could literally
jokes
just do
and
your
then just
jokes
reverse
In
it.
reverse,
In
yeah,
reverse,
yeah.
Fuck.
My wife would just be like, I put my finger in my husband's ass the other day.
It smelled. She just like she like kind of gets the punchlines, but wrong.
That's funny though.
The
That
whole
is like a funny. That is unironically. I think that's so funny to be like, I put my finger in my husband's ass, and the punchline just to be, it smelled. It's so funny, just to be like not clever.
I stuck my finger in my husband's ass the other night. It stunk.
That's
the whole
that's
joke.
like just like not. It's like such a like it would be so.
The
funny
crowd
if
goes wild.
Yeah, that's exactly what would
She
happen.
moves out here next week, starts getting booked more than me. I'm just like, God damn it.
I put my finger in my husband's butt. It smelled.
He said, "Don't fuck me, bot."
Don't fuck me, bot.
I can't do it.
It's in the front of the mouth.
In front of the mouth.
You put it in the front of the mouth.
The front of the mouth.
Is that how?
The
it
front
is-
of the mouth.
It is weird to think that an accent is just you vibrating your mouth differently.
Talk that shit.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, shit.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Hey, bruh. Listen, that's what mainstream media don't want you to know, bruh.
Have you ever had a girl hum while she's giving you a blowjob? It kind of creates like a weird vibration.
That's. Have you ever heard about the
don't
pop rock
request
thing?
it. That's dumb. Oh my fucking.
We
Can you
tried
imagine
it out.
accidentally pop rock in your dick hole?
Oh my God. That would be awful.
You get it. You know what it is fun.
What
though, is you get a-
dissolves so like next time you pee, you would
Yeah,
just-
you get it
yeah,
turned
but
into a
imagine
meteor.
it was popping
Just
in
a
your
pss.
pop
this
in your
penis
reef.
for me.
How much money would
You
you need to be paid to put something down your dick hole? I
a
don't think
lot because
a
it
lot.
really there are
People
people
like
who
it.
are into it sexually.
Yeah,
They'll
people
put a
like it.
metal rod in it and then it's like they like ding the metal rod. It sends like a
Ooh,
vibration.
Ooh.
A lot, dude. That's one of the things.
I
Like,
don't
listen,
like this.
put stuff in my butt, but don't put it in my dick hole, please.
You can put it in me ass, but don't put it in me fucking dink.
Dink.
I'm losing the accent.
no,
I'm
that's
losing it.
that's like a just seeing it like puts shivers down my spine.
They
Ugh.
they have like a it's like an instrument. They have like a little.
Ugh.
It's like a triangle.
yeah,
like,
it's like a. Ting.
yeah, they really do. Look up sounding. I'm not going to. I literally can't look at it.
Yeah, your Google
I would
history
rather watch
is
somebody.
wild.
I would rather watch a girl like shit on somebody.
I'm gonna
than
watch a video of it. I bet he.
Just look up sounding. You'll have to go
I
to
would,
X and XX.
I would laugh if I saw a video of a girl shitting on a dude. That would just be funny to me.
Yeah, I think it would be funny.
Sounding.
Sounding.
I
Look
feel
up
like
sounding porn.
I'm gonna regret this. I think.
Dude,
you are.
how bad is the fucking websites you got to use down here? Because Pornhub's
Which one are you using?
the one I screenshotted and sent to you.
X and XX.
Dog shit.
Dude, did you send it to Josh?
No.
Bro, it's crazy. It's in our text thread. Jeff sent me and was like, dude, the porn here sucks. And he
Dude,
sent me, I'll show you.
This was on the front page of this fucking website.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna jerk it, saw that, and I was like, I'm out, man. I can't do this shit. Look at this fucking picture.
It's like a midget.
Oh my god! It's like a child.
I kind of want to see what's going on with it though. Like
The-
not in a sexual way, but just just out of curiosity.
Do
more
when
than
I sent that to you,
anything.
you were like, "This looks like some sort of crime."
It does.
I
The
know
kid
it does.
looks like a child.
I saw that picture and I was like, "Yeah, I'm out."
Do I
This
have
is
to
crazy.
go to a porn website to find a thing of sounding?
No, it'll just be on Coca-Cola's website. Yeah, dude, you got to go to a porn website.
The Coca-Cola's.
Do I have to look up? Do I have to go to an inappropriate website to see people shoving things in their dick holes, or can I just find this on Facebook?
Go to austintexas.gov. It'll be on there. Are you watching an actual video of it? It's
I don't wanna
bad,
see it.
dude.
I don't wanna see it.
I'm not gonna watch
I don't
it.
think there is anything on a porn website I would rather see less than dick hole stuff. God,
Dude,
that
I
sounds
wish I didn't
awful.
look at that.
That sounds fucking awful.
There was a
How do you get into that?
dude. There was a guy. The video. Oh,
How do
I
you
have
just
to-
get, dude?
the-
Pussy's good. How do you just
Yeah.
like
there was a video.
get to a point?
The video that the first video that it was playing like kind of automatically without having to click on it was the guy was bent over and he had like this giant dildo getting shoved in his ass and then he had a rod getting rammed.
Dude, I remember
It
seeing
made
a
me
video somebody
want
showed
to
me
gag.
where it's gay dudes. And it's one big gay guy and a small gay guy, and he throws the small gay guy over his shoulder, and he just puts like elbow deep into this dude, like, and it's just like, and I'm like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, that's gotta fuck up like your insides.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
like,
that's
right?
not
like, that's
good.
gotta be like moving around your intestines and stuff.
Also, like buttholes don't snap back into place. Like if you put an entire fist into an ass, like it'll retract a little bit, but like once you go that far, your butthole's never the same.
I remember in rehab, I was with a gay guy, and he was telling
You
me
were with a gay guy?
that I was present with him. Yeah, I wasn't gay with him. I wasn't gay back then.
When were you? When did you decide?
Probably
Yeah.
2021-ish.
When did you make the choice to be
stuff,
gay?
stuff got gay in 2021? But he said that there
It's
are
that
gay
pandemic.
guys.
Did you get the shot?
Yeah,
That's-
I got the vaccine and I'm gay.
Goddamn Moderna.
He said that there are gay guys who like everyday life will have to put a butt plug in because if not, it like
They
Poop
leak.
slides out.
they leak.
Ugh.
You don't like to think about a leaky gaped asshole? Gaping is another thing, even in straight porn. I'm
word.
like,
Don't
why do
like
I
it.
want to see that?
Don't like it. Do
I
not
don't even like the
it.
word.
Or what about
I don't want to see inside of you.
what about the girls who are like every once in a while I'll be watching some like hardcore, like some like gangbang, and it's like a girl who's like getting fucked in the ass and the pussy's like, whatever, I'm cool with all that. And then she'll start squirting, and when she pushes out to squirt, her asshole comes out.
Oh my God, yes. Oh, I hate that. I
Like
hate
it's a
that. I
red
hate
rocket,
that.
like
I
a
hate
dog.
that.
Oh,
I
it's
hate
so
that.
gross.
It looks like she
dude.
has like a ring of
I've never-
breakfast sausage around it.
Oh,
it
I've
looks
never
awful.
seen.
It's
I don't
so
watch that.
nasty.
I much not
Ugh.
watch the same. I've never seen that, but that does not sound fun.
It's not good. It can't be good for your asshole to do that either, I don't think.
What is good
Definitely
for your butt? Is
not.
there things that
It's
are good, for your butt?
to poop.
Pooping.
Let's think about positive things.
Yeah.
Things that are good for your butt.
Poop.
Poop.
Poop is good.
Lotion.
Lotion's probably good.
It's probably good for it.
Good wet wipe in
A
there.
wet
wet
wipe.
wipe?
I was gonna say toilet paper, but I actually don't think toilet paper is
I
good
don't
for your
like. I don't
butthole.
like toilet paper anymore. I'm a big wet
I want
wipe guy
a
now.
bidet.
Yeah, dude, I need a bidet. I have a dream. I want to have a 1-bedroom apartment, and I want to have a bidet, and I want to have a record player that I will never use.
All of that can be accomplished pretty easily.
It's going to be accomplished. I'm just planning it all.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
like you could get that for what we pay right now, probably, or something close, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna probably
you can
live
get
here.
a bidet off Amazon. You
Yeah,
can just plug it into the water.
I just don't want to
You're good.
share a bidet with somebody.
No.
Yeah, dude, that's gross.
I don't-
That's
I-
so gross.
I know that there's probably not like. I think it's actually probably totally fine.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
is.
they
It-
have
no,
bidets in
definitely
like
is.
public places. The thought of Jack O'Sullivan shitting and then using my bidet after makes
know,
me just not want to have it.
So the
This is for my butt and my girl's pussy only.
so the way where Ariel like paints and stuff is right. There's only one bathroom that they have in upstairs.
Yeah,
It's upstairs. They
it's
will,
tough,
dude. They
man.
will blow it up, and then Ariel just has to sit there and paint in like a fucking.
It is really funny, dude. Like, and it'll be really quiet like during the day, and she's painting and she has Taylor Swift on like very, very quietly. And I'll go into the bathroom and just sit in the toilet and just be like, I'm like, I know she can hear me. It's like sucks. And like when she's out there, I do try if I leave to like shut the door and like turn the fan on. But like, it's just a tough life she lives, man.
I mean, I would hope you would shut the door.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy to shit with the door open. And
No, I mean when I'm done. Not yeah.
I thought you were
I
talking
do
about-
sometimes though, like I'll walk into piss and I'll just like barely touch the door and it'll be like a foot open and I'll have my dick out and I'll be like, you have to shut the door. Like even though you're in your own bathroom, like she's 5 feet away. You can't do this. I mean, yeah, it is crazy. Living with roommates is just silly.
Yeah.
When you get to like a certain age, it does feel. You know what it is? Turning 30 and realizing that in the same conversation, I might tell a girl I'm talking to that I'm 30 and that I live with roommates does feel weird, even though it's a totally normal thing to do.
It's totally normal. It's just it doesn't feel. It's normal for I don't think it's actually. I think it's pretty not normal.
No, I think it's pretty normal.
It's
For
it's
single
fairly,
people, for the
for
most
single
part.
people,
Yeah.
it's
For
fairly
single, yeah.
normal just because like it's cheaper to do it that way.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Even if
In
you
this
could
market?
afford a single bedroom or like a studio. It's like, but why if you don't have to and it's not like a hindrance on you?
Yeah, I think there are some people that just like living with roommates better too, which those people are crazy. Those people have problems because that means you just can't sit with yourself.
I can't sit with myself.
I haven't been enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm
Really?
alone all the time and I hate
But
it.
you guys are in a different situation. You're used to being around the person that you like want to spend your life with, and your dog, or your dogs. So the thought of like being somewhere alone now that you are used to that, and you're used to cohabitating with them and having them around is one thing. On the other hand, it's not as romantic for me. It's not like, yeah, man, what am I going to do if I don't have to wait 30 minutes for Jack to shit so that I can shit on top of his shit?
Have
You know
his
what I
poop
mean?
on top of my
Oh,
poop.
you know, like, what am I going to do with myself
My
if I
poop
don't
on
have
his
to
poop.
get in the shower and hold my breath because it stinks in there really bad? You know what I mean? Like, it's just not quite as romantic for me.
Yo.
So I think I was telling Jack I want my own place. And he was like, yeah, bro, sometimes you want to bring a broad over. Sometimes you don't even have a fucking broad. You just want to walk into your own fucking house and take your cock out. And I'm like, what are you doing when we're gone, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
I've been walking around here naked.
Of course,
a
why
lot.
wouldn't you?
I almost took the trash out naked. I forgot I was naked. I had a shirt. I had a
That's
shirt
funny.
on. Shirt on.
You almost Winnie the Pooh the trash out?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What happened was I took my bottoms off to beat my schmeat. And then I'm not
You
gonna
left your wait, okay. I guess that's not that weird. It would be it's equally as weird to me to go, I'm gonna jerk off and then take everything lower half and just have a t-shirt on. But it would also be weird to be fully dressed and go, I'm gonna jerk off and then take all of your clothes off too.
It's
I think
weird
they're-
either way.
It is weird.
Jacking
took-
off is just weird.
I
It is a
took my
weird
clothes.
thing.
I took my shorts off and I put them in the laundry, and then I JO'd, and then I was like, I turned the shower on, and I was like, I don't want to touch garbage after I shower, so I went and grabbed the bag and like opened my door, and then was like, boom, and then shut it, and then went back to the laundry room, put the shorts back on, and walked the trash
That's
out.
so funny.
Could you imagine? I wonder do you ever wonder like what you could get away with and like reasonably? Like not like if you did have like a baggy shirt on that maybe just like covered your pubes, but like the bottom half of your cheeks and like your balls
you
were
just
out,
see your balls.
and you just like walk to the trash and threw the trash out and then like walk back and you walk by someone, you just went like, and then like went to your apartment. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
somebody would, like, if I saw that, I don't think I would call the cops. I think I would call
No.
one of you guys.
Yeah, you would have to be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't even
No,
know
I
if
would
I'd say
definitely
something
not
to
call the-
him.
No, I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
say
call
it.
the police at all. I would just be like, oh damn.
Yeah.
I can see the garbage, like the dumpster from here. So like
Yeah.
I could make it. Like if I see it, because I can see it from my little patio. So like if it's a clear shot, I know that
Yeah.
I could get there and back and no one would see me. But you know, it's also take 10 seconds to throw some shorts on.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the solution. Yes.
There's also this complex is filled with a lot of families. So
Yeah, it's the people who have kids who are ruining everything for us.
yeah.
All the time, really anywhere.
And also I don't need a sexual harassment charge or whatever it would be, an indecent
It would be
exposure.
indecent exposure, and it would go on your record, and you probably have
Yeah.
to register as a sex offender. And
I have to knock on all the fucking doors around here and be like, remember when I was taking the trash out
So-
naked? Turns out someone called the cops.
I got charged with a pretty decent exposure.
all right, that one was good.
I
That
got
one
charged
was
with
wordplay that I'll allow.
All right, I got charged with a.
It's like,
not so
damn,
bad
girl, what are
exposure.
you, a registered sex offender? Did you get charged with a pretty decent exposure?
Hitting on a guy who just is like coming to your door, like being like,
I
just want to let you know.
That's
I
dude.
have to-
That's a funny thing. Like you get the knock on the door and the guy's like, "Hi, I just moved in, and by law, I have to tell you I'm a registered sex offender." And then the person who opens the door is like, "So you freaky?
Well,
oh,
what
so
if-
you like
so
that?
is
Oh,
there-
shit, so you a freak, huh?"
if somebody, first off, I don't think you have to go around and knock on the door. Is that a real thing?
I'm pretty
I
sure
have
it
no
is.
idea.
I don't know.
I feel like it is.
I'm gonna look it up. But
You should always do that.
I go porn. I go porn, and then I go how old is Zendaya, and then I look up registered sex offender.
Do I really have to knock on doors?
Do sex offenders
Do you have to? Do you have to?
Does anyone have a bit where
Do you
if
have
you're
to tell
gonna
them
if
that
you're
you're
gonna
child
commit like a sexual crime, do it around Halloween so you can kind of kill two birds with one stone?
Oh, that's.
Does anyone have that?
I don't think. I think sexual. Maybe take out sexual assault. Make
So
it,
yeah,
make
change
it a
it. Like,
crime. Yeah.
yeah, if you get on the registry, do it so you can be like, yeah, oh, I love Milky Ways. Anyways, legally, what was that thing you said? No, don't worry about it. Technically, you did
If you're not on parole or probation, you won't have to go door to door. But sometimes the Texas Police Department will alert neighbors by mail if they consider you a high risk offender. Your participation in certain community events will also be restricted. Yeah, dude, like you don't get to come to the neighborhood 4th of July party.
Yeah. Hey, when we have a block party, no pedos, huh?
So is there a
That's
level?
R.
strict
Kelly's
rule.
performing, and then
So what if a guy came to your door and he was like, no, even better, a woman comes to your door. She goes, I'm a registered sex offender. By law, I have to tell you, but she's a 10.
I'd be like, what'd you do?
Yeah.
Stop.
What are the accusations, shouty?
It's fucked up that they treat you guys like this. I know you were just trying to like
It's
live
fucked
your
up.
life, and like it really is fucked. Like just getting really like
You have to go to every door. It's hot out. You need a drink.
yeah. It is funny. Like, dude, we don't care what a woman does if she's like.
I mean, it's a
smoking hot.
hacky bit, but like the idea of like anytime you see those stories of like teacher has sex with student and it's like a female teacher, every dude's just like nice.
Well, Rogan has that bit in his last special, which is like I think it's the only one of his out, but I've watched. Or maybe he's talked about it on a pod. Either way, I don't digest that much Rogan, but I remember this of like the Harvey Weinstein thing is terrible. But if it was like Harvina Weinstein and my son, like,
Oh,
others
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
eat that pussy, you're gonna be Batman. Like it's like, you know, like if
That's a good bit.
dude, here's what I'll say.
He's not a bad comic.
He's not a bad comic. Here's what I'll say about what I think about his comedy. I just think like his presentation is super aggressive, and then he's Rogan, so people go bam, bam, whatever, based on however they feel about him. But like, if you break down some of his bits, they're like genuinely like good idea, like they're great ideas and like good jokes.
Dude,
and I know he's watching
Harvina
this.
Weinstein, like, dude, eat her pussy, be Batman. Like,
Is
that's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good bit.
Would you eat pussy to be Batman?
If I was,
Would Batman eat pussy?
if here's the question: if it was not, obviously you guys are in relationships. So it's like, what would you do to get to the top?
I wouldn't eat pussy, dude. I'm not fucking gay.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly,
gonna eat
I'm
pussy.
not eating any
You know,
pussy,
there are
Italian people are that way.
like Italians, and like it's kind of like
black dudes.
Yeah, and black dudes are like, I mean, Dirk has lines about like how like he doesn't eat pussy.
Yeah, you're an eater if you do. That's like a negative term. They're like, man, he a eater, bro. He eat pussy.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, sometimes, bro.
The vast
Stop! No, I don't. I don't even eat pussy.
the big differences between black people is very crazy. So like no, I mean like so
Proceed.
So I've said this before, and I've had black people agree with me, where I'm like black men just in general are either the most homophobic people you've ever met or the gayest gay guy you've ever met.
Yeah.
Cut it out, dude. Now do gay Jamal.
That was gay Jamal.
No, that was just Jamal. That's gay Jamal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stop.
I think we're
Yeah,
there, aren't we?
and Mark called me like 4 times.
Did he really? You should have just taken that.
Well, he said that they're not doing it today.
What the fuck?
They're doing it on Monday because of the weather.
Okay. Thank you, Triple F Podcast. Patreon.com/Triple F Pod. Go check out the sketches. June 12th and 13th, we will be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area at Hyenas. Come out and see us if you see this and you want to see us. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.